Yes, uh-huh. Sure. I started in 1999 and started doing event photography, actually after I developed my patents, and been doing it ever since then. Uh, we take event photos at marathons, triathlons, bike events, and so on, and then we put the pictures on the internet and allow those athletes that participated in the event to purchase them from us. And that's basically what we do. Correct. Well, there have been many other companies. There are actually 12 in the past that have disputed infringing on us. And once the patent lawyers look at it, they find that basically there's been no one that has been able to prove what's called prior art prior to me inventing this thing. And all of those other people who we filed claims against, actually ended up settling. Not a single one was able to prove prior art or that they were not infringing. And Capstone is definitely infringing head on. Well, it's very frustrating, especially with a company like Capstone, who came all the way out here from back east to California to take business away from us. And that caused significant hardship to me personally because I couldn't pick up the business. And then to see them use it. As a matter of fact, Capstone, we recently came up with some more patents, related patents in 2010, and they once again took the ideas and ran with it. Without any regard to negotiating some royalties with us or giving us recognition for this. Sure. We basically came up with the idea of putting the pictures on the internet and then sorting them out by bib number. In those races, they use bib numbers or time of day when the picture was taken and so on. And we put all of that on the internet and allowed people to search through thousands and thousands of pictures very, very quickly. Whereas before, since the 1970s, when this whole process started, it was a very cumbersome process. And we streamlined it to the point where anybody can do the business now. And when we developed it in 1999, there were literally dozens of businesses like that that jumped up and did it to the chagrin of us because we had to wait until 2006 before the patent office actually issued the patent. You can't do much until the patent office issued the patents. And so when they were issued, we thought, it was a home run. Little did we know that we had to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to pursue some of these infringers. That's correct. In the late 60s, or actually in the early 60s, I escaped from East Germany with my mother, and was quite a daring escape that we did through Berlin. And then we immigrated. We were one of the last few people to immigrate on a boat. We came over on the MS Berlin and landed in New York just like a lot of other immigrants did. We had a little suitcase, that's all we had, and we started out in America. And, I tried to pursue the American dream of building a business and having a family and a home and so on. And I've been successful in doing that. And I'm a very small business too, just like Mr. Scalps. As a matter of fact, we're probably smaller than he is, and we're trying harder. And I think I'm quite a bit older than he is also. So I think he's really trying to take advantage of what we developed. Well, a patent troll, that term came about in the 1990s when lawyers would buy up patents, or other business people would buy up patents, and they would not actually practice what the patent was for, and instead they sued the people that did, and they were trolling people, trying to get money from royalties from those people that were using the patents when they themselves were not using the patents, the principles of the patents. And that's not at all the case with me. I don't fit that definition. I take offense to someone calling me a patent troll. I'm not. I'm simply defending some ideas that I invented, and I expect other people to respect those patents. These patents are to protect my livelihood. There is absolutely no question about it. I practice what the patents say. I developed some new ideas recently in 2010. I practice those ideas, and I earn my living doing what the patents say. And I'm just asking for a small, reasonable portion from others that are infringing on these patents. And there are hundreds of people actually that are infringing. But it is extremely costly for someone to sue someone and also to defend against a patent lawsuit. It is totally counterproductive. The only people that really benefit from that are attorneys generally. And I'm really sorry to see Mr. Skelps head down the same path that a dozen other people have. I think he's just going to spend an awful lot of money with attorneys when we could sit down and simply come to a reasonable agreement and move on with life. No, I'm very excited to be interviewed. I enjoy defending my patents. They've stood up well in court and elsewhere, but I find that most people are a little bit uneducated about patent and patent law, and that causes confusion. So good thing that you're doing. Great, appreciate that, Beau, and good luck to you. Bye bye.